guys, here I am in Alabama of all places, talking to you about a little girl and plans that are being made. I've been waiting all winter to get to work on that sail, the mainsail. I went through all the effort to completely unstitch, like 3,000 stitches, to get the big insignia out there of the seafarer emblem. Anyway. It's all unstitched. It was, by the way, it was hanging in tatters. I had no choice but to get it off of there. But anyway, that's all gone. It's all off of there. But they use a stickum glue around the edges of it when they put it on, like who knows how many years, 40 years ago. And I bought the stuff to be able to take it, and, get all that stickum off. Only problem is it's extremely flammable. Vapors to that thing. Well, when I get back home to Vermont, thankfully what's going to happen is we're going to be into fairly warm late spring, early summer weather, and the back porch is now clear. All the snow is gone. I can spread out the sail, and I can go outside with the stuff, use the cleaner to my heart's content, and get it all cleaned up. And then I've already bought the material from Sailrite, the adhesive blue fabric to be able to replace the seafarer emblem. So anyway, that's one of the plans when I get home. The other thing I'm going to be working on, continuing to work on, is the centerboard. That's got to be done, and the garage is all set up for it. I've got the centerboard all clamped down out there, got my new grinder out there. I barely got started on it before we had to turn around and come on this trip. I'm on a report trip for my church work stuff. Anyway, and the last thing, all of this is Vermont stuff, by the way, that I don't have to be a bored little girl to be doing this. The last thing that I'm going to be doing is the work of to get the cushions done. And now that my wife is all done with her talk for Ladies' Day and she had all her stuff spread out there, now that that's all done, I'm claiming our very, very long kitchen table, and to be able to finish cutting out the parts and get this doing some stitching and get those cushions done for little girl, and kind of get things dressed out in the cabin. So, all right, that's what we got going. I've got one segment that I did before I left. I'm going to throw that in here. The work that I was doing out in the garage, trying to get a feel for using a grinder, and particularly getting the work done on putting the bevel on the centerboard. So. Great little grinder. From what I understand, you're not going to believe this. As I'm get it started on working on this, I've never used a grinder before in my life. But that's what working on a boat is all about. You learn. So anyway, this is all marked out. With how far the bevel goes back, the transition out of just regular flat down into your beveled edge, all the way around. It's all marked. This is what I was sent by Peter, who did me the very big favor of actually making a template of the whole thing, paper, like a brown paper bag stuff. Anyway, he made the template and sent it to me, and this is what I have everything marked out, already cut. Did all this work a long time ago, which I'm sure you'll remember the videos I was doing with that. Well, here we are out in the garage again, getting ready to work on the centerboard for my boat, and this is the aluminum I bought, good grief, probably almost a year ago now. It's all cut out to shape, but we've got to grind the bevels on it. This is my new grinder. I've got a grinding wheel on here. I've never done anything with this type of thing before except for grinding that screw on the boat that was in the last video. So we'll see where this goes. And hey, wish me luck. I've never done this before. Tripping over the cord here. I have a feeling this is going to be a very slow process. I don't know if you probably can't see it because I'm not going to move the camera right now because I'm just going to leave it right there. But I got a bevel line right here, and the thing I was trying to do is bevel out, trying not to hit the line. Well, I can still see the line, but it is definitely overlapping there. And boy, I didn't take a whole lot there, did I? I did not take a whole lot. It will be interesting because I got a whole lot of grinding to do. And, all right, well, I'm not going to continue filming this because it's just going to be noise, noise, noise. And what you're seeing is basically what I'm going to have to just be doing a lot of for a very long time. So, anyway, just be knowing this. I'm working on this. I can smell the smell of hot metal right now. This is the tougher gauge of aluminum. I guess there are 2 gauges of aluminum. There's strength. This is 1/2 inch thick. And it has to do with the alloy that's in it, or the intensity of the aluminum. This is the tougher of the 2 aluminums. So I have a feeling this is going to just take me a very, very, very long time. But anyway, I'm going to get to work, and thanks for dropping by. This is one little segment. I'll let you see some more when we get a little bit more done on it. Guys, I had to kind of get out of that other room. Apparently, I was right below the bedroom of my brother and sister-in-law, and I was kind of being too loud. Anyway, whatever. Just want to thank you for stopping by this very, 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 very short segment of Restoring Little Girl. I just had that one segment. That's all I had for now. Just wanted to get this out so that people, you don't kind of lose track. Looking forward to getting back to Vermont and getting back to work on all those things that have got to be done. When I get to the Cape, it's all about getting that bottom stripped. But in the meantime, I've got my Vermont work that I'm going to be doing, and I just want to get this out and let you know. All right. Hey, thanks for stopping by Restoring Little Girl, and we'll see you on the next one.